Today I'm going to share something regarding the plane crash that happened. I think everybody knows about the Air India plane crash. As a person who actually believes in law of attraction, believes in Buddhist philosophy, and somebody who's practicing it, I would like to take this opportunity to talk about something. I know all of you are aware of that, the one person who survived from that plane crash. And the same time, I'm sure if follow up on this incident, there was a girl who was saying that she missed the flight in 10 minutes delay because she couldn't get into the taxi on time or something like that. So just imagine, that person must have been blaming throughout the time that she was coming to the airplane. She must have been blaming the family, blaming the driver, blaming herself, blaming everybody on earth because she missed the flight, right? At the end, half an hour later or maybe an hour later, she got to know that the flight that she missed was crashed, and everybody was, except for one person, everybody was dead. And in that case, she must be thinking, oh my gosh, I'm thankful that I missed the flight, right? Same thing happens to our life too. Sometimes we don't see that. That's the problem, because and in her scenario, she saw that plane crash. That's why, universe saved her from getting into that plane. I'm not saying that everybody else who went to the plane, it's something that universe did bad, but it's their destiny. It's something is meant to be, it will be, because according to, as I said, Buddhist philosophy, we all have some good and bad things. Same time, we believe in universal law. So if something is meant to be, it will happen. But sometimes, same way, if you are protected, you will be protected no matter what. From all that people who died, one person was survived because of the fact that it was meant to be. He was supposed to survive. It's not a miracle, it's just the universal law that happened. It's because of the karma, according to the Buddhist philosophy. That's what the two things I can explain that situation of. So what I wanted to say from this whole story is that if something happens to you, let's say you missed a partner, you went through a breakup, you lost a child, you lost a job, you lost a family, you lost you had to migrate to a country. All this happens for a reason. Maybe sometimes even when your car breaks down on your way to a friend's house or something, you just complain, oh my gosh, I won't be able to get into on time, I missed that, I missed the party, all that. Maybe on the way you might be getting into an accident. That's what you were saved from. Just because that it didn't happen doesn't mean that because you couldn't see that reason doesn't mean that there wasn't any reason, right? Same, it's like certain reasons we can see, but some we can't. So just believe that everything happens in your life is for a reason. Don't ever blame anyone, anybody, any person, or even yourself for anything that has happened to you. Everything in this world happens for a reason, happens for good. If you believe in law of attraction, if you believe in universal law, if you believe in karma, there is always an explanation for everything. And that's what I usually practice that. That's why I felt like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what it is. Today even I was thinking, seriously, this girl must have been blaming throughout that time, and now she's thanking the same situation. At one point she was blaming for, she's thanking now, okay, because she saved her life. That is exactly what we all go through, just that sometimes we don't see it. So be thankful all the time for everything happens in your life. Every single thing. You lost a friend, you break up, you go through a breakup, you lost a partner, whatever that is, it happens for a reason and it happens for your good. Just believe in that.